So Andi Collins was a volleyball player here back in the early 2000s. She kind of came into the program like a lot of aspiring volleyball players, where she was very talented. She expected the highest for herself, and she had big goals in the world of volleyball. So she was not quite the same player her junior year as she was her sophomore year. The coaches and the coaching staff, they weren't really sure what was wrong, what was going on. Around mid-December of her junior year, she goes to see the doctor. She wants to try to figure out, why am I not performing at the level that I'm used to performing? And the doctors diagnosed her with breast cancer. And I think it was a very, obviously, tough pill to swallow, especially being a junior in high school. It's devastating. So of course, being the person she is, someone who's resilient, someone who's courageous, someone who fights, she's gonna fight it as long as she can. And she goes through chemo, and she doesn't even stop playing volleyball through this. So, the stories I hear about Andi is, she's playing tournaments in the spring as she's going through chemo. She's trying to fight this cancer and beat cancer while not giving up her dreams of being a Division I volleyball player. Eventually, cancer got the best of her, and in September of her senior year, Andi passed away. And so since then, the team's always chosen to honor Andi and honor her memory and honor her spirit.
We all wear pink bows in our hairs, starting the Dig Pink game, which is beginning of October, and we also all wear these warm-up shirts that has Andi Collins, her number 54 on the back of our shirts, and wear them every time we warm up. And then the bows, some of us continue to wear them the whole season just to play for Andi every time we're out there.
So I've worked in the last 15 years. I've worked at Mater Dei for almost 10 now. And when I came back, I went to one of the volleyball games. And of course I was thinking about Andi when I went, but I didn't know what I would see. And when I got there, all the girls were in their pink long sleeve warm-ups with Andi's name and her number. And it brought me to tears because not one of those girls knew Andi, but everybody in the volleyball community and everybody at that time knew who she was and knew her story. And so to see her name and number brought me to tears. And I just had my 20-year high school reunion, and I told all my classmates that. And they love it too. It's wonderful to see her still here.
I think Andi, she inspires our current players a lot by reminding us to be, grateful for every single day to be out here. I think these girls, they go through the same struggles that Andi probably went through at high school. But when we think and look back at Andi's story, it reminds us to kind of reset ourselves and just be grateful for every single day. Be grateful that we're athletes and get to play a sport. All of our players just are constantly reminded of that story, and we're always remembering to be grateful for everything we're given in life.
Honestly, before and after her diagnosis, she was the light in the room. Andi was goofy. She could make everyone laugh, and everybody wanted to be around her. The strength of Mater Dei's community never ceases to amaze me. This is a family. It's my family, like we talked about, but it's bigger than that. And keeping Andi alive is part of that journey and part of that experience. I don't know that every school would do this. And the fact that we do, it keeps joy in my heart, and I hope it means a lot to her family and her close friends too.
Andi's legacy to the volleyball program, it's just a constant reminder of what we want in volleyball players at Mater Dei. We want our players to be courageous. We want them to persevere through tough times. We want them to be great teammates to each other. So whenever we're having a bad day, whenever something's going wrong, whenever we're struggling as a team or as individuals, we can always look to Andi's memory and we can kind of reset ourselves.
Cancer clearly has no age limit. And we didn't know that as kids either, right? We were juniors when she got diagnosed, and I think, looking back on it now, we were confused. Only grandmas get breast cancer. But that's not true. Kids get breast cancer, men get breast cancer, right? So it's not a female thing, it's a human thing. It makes me happy that we can talk about it more openly now, because maybe we can save someone's life.